Hello everyone, I'm the Trico1 and welcome back to more Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we finished the massive mass outbreak request in an hour-long special I did. It wasn't really planned because I thought it was only going to take us like 30 minutes, but it ended up taking us a bit more than 30 minutes, but that's alright. In this episode, we are going to be continuing with the story, but we're going to talk to Ingo real quick about this battle request he had. I'm going to kind of just go over this. These are just kind of, you know, about the battle tree and the battle tower from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield and the like. That's essentially that. You're fighting a multitude of trainers for requests. There are some requests even involved with doing that. And I'm not doing that because I don't have the patience to do it. But just to let it be known, it is a very, very taxing thing to do, as you need to train up Pokemon like Shinx and Bidoof to high level in their base form and use them. I'm gonna throw some of these items in my thing because I don't really need them. But in this episode, we are going to be continuing with the story as we were going to do, but I realized I could do the whole massive mass outbreaks now. So yeah, okay, where are the... Thank you. Who to give these to? Who to give them? Hopefully give one to you. We'll give the other one to you. Yeah, this looks about right. Damon's level in the mid-70s, which I'm honestly okay with because I know how hard this and upcoming fight soon will be. But let's talk with Volo. Oh, I didn't even realize I was there. David, there you are! Have a look here, if you will. A good long close look, please. See these patterns modeled after Pokemon? I come to think they might be letters rather than hieroglyphs, if you will. I inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who, together with Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for fragments of an all-encompassing deity. Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name is... Arceus. I'm not calling it Arceus. It's Arceus. Perhaps you already heard this name? Of course, what else would I expect from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about killing all the frenzied nobles. Have you noticed that they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. Was this the first Playboy update? The original one breathed alone before the universe came. This original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So, what do you say, David? I think we should try to gather all the but I got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of Grueling Grove. Alright, so we have actually gotten 10 of the plates when you think about it, from just the Ride Pokemon and the Noble Pokemon. So we only have 8 of these to find. So what could these remaining 8 be? Well, we'll find that one out now in this episode. I don't think this will take too many episodes, by the way. I think this will take us like maybe 3. Like, I don't expect this will take me very long to get through. David, according to my own investigation... Well, an alpha Vesiquin? Terribly sorry, David, but do you think you can handle it? Fire Punch it. I like how Fire Punch, by the way, of all the moves, was not changed to be, like, a different power. Ugh. The stone plate. I know, very strange. I don't know why they didn't just give us the stone plate when we defeated Cleavor, and then give us the insect plate here. That would have made much more sense. But in any case, why did that alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying around? In any case, that's the only other plate that I've had any information about, so that's that. And yet nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect that there must still be more plates left out there for us to find. Not to worry though, I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know about all the plates. All about the plates. The one and only Mistress Kagita. Yes, you haven't had a chance to properly thank her for help in obtaining the red chain, am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. So onward to the ancient retreat. What? Turn to the village. Yeah, luckily in this one, it isn't going to involve too many Pokemon to be caught. Ah, it's not in the right area. I'm hoping I get one here. If anything, I know what I'll do. I need to... Then again, in this area, I can easily capture a Mantike and Buizel. I need to capture a Mantike and a Buizel for something coming up soon, and I need to get an Overquill. So, I think in between episodes, I'm gonna grind up a, one of the Overquill I've been working with to get it to evolve, just so I can do it. Hi. Oh, lost one, it's miraculous what you have done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. And what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? Ah yes, a tale whose origin lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people, from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region. And I have heard of a certain fragments, plates as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleavor and Weirdeer. Is that all? I'm sure you could tell us more about the plates in Arceus. I'm afraid I have nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond Clan and Pearl Clans would never have confused the Algon Palkia with the creator, Arceus, had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answer lies to these mysteries may even shed light on why David here fell from the sky. Aha, I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help you as best I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the Lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the Volcano. Perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, What would you hear of? Ah, yes, them. You already know. Go give them thanks for your red chain and show them how strong you've become. Now then, what would you want to hear? What could that be but Firespit Island? Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze obstructed. Does that illuminate your path? Well, make for the Coronet Highlands for now. The secret that lurks in Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. Indeed, a beginning for you, certainly. Where was it you first fell to earth here? Done with questions, are you? Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what's befallen the world. I hope you succeed, for this, your own sake and for that of the Pokedex you labor on. I knew we could rely on you, Mr. Skogita. That's more than enough information to work with. Now let us find those plates. It's just as I suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search, David. We can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the back of the plates at last. Perhaps we'll meet Arceus itself. You should go for the Pokemon that Kogita mentioned, David. I have my own avenues of research that I like to pursue. Arceus, creator of all his Sui. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. Alright. So yeah, we have a bit of research to do. I've had a message from Mistress Kogita. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Volo. We must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. Well, you heard him. Let us go meet him at Prelude Beach. We're gonna do things a little out of order, but oh well. By the way, as you progress through the game, the village does develop a bit more by itself, and the music does change with it. You probably heard in the beginning of the episode, it kind of sounds more like Jubilife City more and more as we go on. I always found that really cool. I know we have a fight coming up, so I'm just gonna get my first slot ready. Yeah, I think between this episode, though, I will go get that Overquill done real quick. Just maybe. I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably wait until I finish all this. Prelude Beach, indeed a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Face me in battle. You wanna know the funny thing? This is probably the hardest plate to get. Oh, you swapped up! You dick! Oh, I thought I was gonna get screwed. No, because I came prepared, and this is why I got my Pokemon leveled up, because I knew these fights are gonna be a bit tricky. So I kind of wanted to be prepared for them. It's also because I know what one of these fights entail, and I like to be a bit over-prepared for it, because I know how difficult it's going to be. Let's give Lazuli a shot at this. Why not? One Ice Beam should do it. Alright, RK9, you can do it. I know you can. You can do it. We know you can. Of a strong Flare Blitz. Yeah! Proving your worth finally. And by the way, I love Hisuian Arcanine. It's a great regional form. I just find it funny that Arcanine just seems to have been the one that just kind of been letting me down during the main story. Like, you always have that one Pokemon, like I said before, that's like always kind of just that underdog. Oh, I couldn't just do a one-shot sweep. What? Oh, no. Oh, you're doing Psychic. That's fine, then. This is big brain moment. I know it's resisted, but I get a crit, and I lower its defensive stat. Power up Leaf Blade. With a higher crit chance, too. What you dick. Alright, this should just end this fight. But yeah, we have like that one Pokemon that always just seems to be just kind of the underdog of your team. I've definitely had that Pokemon before in runs where it just feels like after a while that Pokemon just kind of falls off. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. Again, no one fainted. Nicely done, me. Nicely done. Pat on my back. You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should end up with you now, who likewise arrived here on the same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adamine, Arida, it appeared we're all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. I know I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Court brink. If you have not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Alright, well, we're going to call that an episode. I know, we're being short on an episode for once. And in the next episode, we're going to finish up rounding up the rest of the plates. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!